Welcome back. We'll start with the question number 6. So in this question, we'll start from the top view, then build the back rear area and these two blocks, the central through holes. So in order to start, switch to the top view, then start with the baseline, which is 100, then followed by a vertical line of 65, then horizontal of 100, vertical of 65 again, then create a region out of all of this. So this has been formed as a region. Then we'll start with the rear part, which is 100 cross this distance. Okay, this length is the thickness, which is 15, and this length would be 100, then the height of 15. So this has been formed. Okay, here create a region out of this 4 lines, 1 2. This has been formed as a single entity. Then try to make a circle, okay, with a distance of 50 cross interior distance of 25. So this is 50, then the interior distance of 25, enter. So here you have to make a circle of diameter of 30. So click on center diameter, which is 30. Then start extruding this region first. This has to be extruded downwards, preferably 15. Okay. So we have got one more region to be extruded, the circle. This has also to be extruded 20, because we are going to subtract this one. Use command subtract. Subtract from the main object. Subtract this one, so that it creates a through hole. Then this region has to be extruded, only this region. So whatever we have made in the top view, you can visualize this region. This has to be extruded to a height of it's already 15 there. Okay, we have to extrude it till the maximum height, which is given as 60. So that would be 50. We have to extrude it as a height. So if you just have a look, it will be formed like this. So switch to front view, then make sure you draw from here 40. From here you just draw a line of 40, enter. So just have a look if this line is exactly passing through it, because I just made it on a surface. So from here you just make a line length of, from the same line, from the tip of the same line, just to draw another line passing towards downwards. Okay, don't get confused, because there are a lot of overlapping lines. So here you have to make a circle of diameter or radius 5. Okay, radius 5. Then from the same center draw a line length of 20, because the second circle is located at 20 mm away with the same radius, which is 5 here. Then switch to the front view. So this is very important. If you don't switch, you don't get this removal. Okay, so delete these excessive lines in order to avoid confusion. Draw a vertical line passing through the center of the circle, then trim the whole elements. Okay, from this you have to trim off the whole elements. So this region has to be trimmed off. So after drawing these circles, switch to the front view. So once this front view appears, draw 2 vertical lines passing through the center. So these lines are very important for creating the trim option. So select trim, select the circle and the line, give an enter. After this, switch back to this region. So this thing will get trimmed off. Similarly, repeat the same process for these two things in order to remove this region. So now what we got is a region that is created by intersection, joining of two circular regions. After this, join these two things with two lines, remove the axial central lines. This becomes an unwanted region. So after this, use the command join. Ensure that these lines are joined and formed as a region, so then only you can create a through hole. Okay. So once it is done, so switch back to your 3D perspective view, then use the command extrude this region to a bit backwards, which is around like 30 or something, then subtract this from the main figure. So from the main figure, just click on the any line, then select this one in order to subtract. So once you switch on to the shades of gray, it will be visualized as like this. Even now the figure is not completed. Use union command in order to merge these two entities. So now it has become a single entity. Only thing that is left over is just project them in order to create a better layout. So this is the front view, as I said, top view, left hand side view, and then isometric. So using these things you can just create an annotation with all the entities. So we'll start annotating all the entities. So this height is very essential, so make it a bit away. So make sure you just use dim style, then modify it to a single digit precision, set current, close it, then create what and all regions that have been given with the figure. So this region is 15, it's given in the question, then followed by this region, then the through hole can be visualized from top, so you can make it that way. Then what is the diameter of this, radius of this particular line has to be made very clear. Then the total distance that is being made by the horizontal part, which is 100. Then you can, once these dimensions are done, ensure that everything is represented, then you can just save it. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video.